Today on the list, make your home's air as clean as possible. How TikTok is the new star of astrology, and the ancient remedy for modern aches and pains.
It was originally intended for reducing fevers, getting rid of pain, helping circulation, treating skin conditions, and even beauty.
Plus, why sharing a bed may be hazardous to your health.
It's really impacting your sleep, and now it's impacting your mood.
But up first, meet the mechanic taking over social media. It's your life, it's your list, and it starts right now.
Hey guys, I'm Christina Guerrero.
And I'm Jimmy Rhodes. And when you think of an auto shop, you probably think of a mostly male-dominated place, but one woman is flipping that preconception.
Yes, Kaya Milstein, aka the Mechanic Shop Femme, is reaching a market that's underserved but eager for education, women, and the LGBTQ community.
Jackie Denker is diving into her groundbreaking journey to online automotive guru, and that's our featured story at the top of the list.
The road to fulfilling your destiny can be a rocky one, with some strange turns.
I was aging out. It was from foster care. It was 2013. I was graduating high school. I was desperate for a job. I was scared and I was nervous, and I got my job at Sears Auto Center. The job changed my life. All of a sudden, within a few months, I decided that this might be the thing that I do.
Kaya Milstein, owner of Mechanic Shop Femme and TikTok automotive educator with over 600,000 followers, shares her story of empowerment and dreams. For starters, she had to overcome obstacles.
I got this job in an industry that I knew nothing about, and then got dumped into a space that was definitely extremely male-centric, and it was extremely heterosexual.
As a queer woman, she found it tough to navigate her new career.
And I spent a whole lot of time crying in the bathroom. You know, things happen, and then you wipe your tears and you kind of keep going.
Her perseverance led to her becoming a service manager.
You know how folks now don't see any downside to moving from one company to the next to find the things that serve you? That's what I did.
But she didn't want to keep job hopping forever.
I later discovered that the place that I can stick it out is working for myself.
So she set a goal and started her blog, Mechanic Shop Femme.
This was a whole new world to me.
So she learned the tools of the trade and started posting.
And it grew really fast, and it did so well, and I was just absolutely thrilled with this.
It didn't come easy.
Working with automotive companies to this day is extremely difficult. I'm not the type of person that they typically work with, and my audience is not an audience that they intentionally serve.
So she put in the work to grow her brand.
When I started Mechanic Shop Femme, I was really only intending for it to be a blog and to make a little bit of money. I didn't really have any long-term goals in that area.
And her audience wanted more.
I added classes. And when people really liked those classes, you know, I added other components to it.
Now she teaches 8 different classes,
ranging from electric cars to maintenance, insurance, tires, and of course, how the heck do I buy a used car?
She added a TikTok channel, is writing a book, and continues to spread her wings.
I teach classes to groups, libraries, universities, nonprofits, even to businesses that want to add an element of like professional development or community building.
Because in the end, for her, it's all about helping others.
To have a knowledge of how these processes work, to have a knowledge of all of these different details, and to know where to turn to if they don't.
Getting revved up about taking control of your life is at the top of the list.
Apparently, those old-time doctors were onto something. An ancient technique called cupping has celebrities and pro athletes raving about how it eases their pain, boosts their immune systems, and more. So today we are upping our alternative medicine game with a cupping session.
Cupping first caught our attention when Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps appeared poolside with large, round bruises on his back. We've seen other celebrities sporting those cupping marks too.
I think with social media and just it being in our face on the backs of people that we follow, it's now really taken off hot.
literally on the backs of the people that we follow.
We popped into the office of acupuncturist Kaya Hunter in Scottsdale to cover all things cupping. First, what is it?
Cupping is a very ancient and very amazing form of therapy used for pain and relaxation.
People did it in Egypt and China thousands of years ago.
It was originally intended for reducing fevers, getting rid of pain, helping circulation, treating skin conditions, and even beauty.
With fire cupping or dry cupping, you light a fire inside of a cup using something like an alcohol-soaked cotton ball and then place it on the skin.
It takes all the air out of whatever you're using, the cup, and it creates a vacuum. So the pressure inside of your body naturally fills up the cup and it increases blood flow and circulation.
I want to understand more about how the blood and the tissue combined are creating these things that are ailing us. What is happening between those two things, and then what is happening with cupping to like shake it up?
So you have myofascial tissue. This is a very cool piece of connective tissue. It encases every cell in your body. So your bones, your organs, your muscles. It responds to every breath you take, to every pump of your heart.
She says strong emotions or stress can make this tissue tight.
And so when we put the cup on, it just immediately relaxes it. It tells that myofascial tissue, you're safe, everything's okay, and then it helps reset the nerve signal so the brain goes, okay, we're all good, and then it gets everything flowing.
Next, let's look at who cups. We've seen cupping marks on actresses Jennifer Aniston, Frida Pinto, and Gwyneth Paltrow, actor Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, singer Justin Bieber, and on fashion model Gisele Bündchen. Finally, let's look at the health benefits of cupping.
Arthritis, low back pain, that neck and shoulder tension, some pec tension or muscular tension from working out or recovering from surgery, migraines, headaches, depression, anxiety.
The cost for cupping is similar to a massage.
How do people know what kind of cupping is right for them?
So it's best to get a professional opinion always, but if your hamstrings are tight, mention it to your therapist and see what they can do for you.
Sign me up for all the cups.
Cupping is leaving its mark on the world of wellness.
Americans will do almost anything for a good night's sleep, including, according to research, sleeping apart from their partners. That's right, 1 in 5 couples now spend the night in different rooms. Hattie D. Jamal's looking at how separate bedrooms can benefit your bond.
The tossing, the turning, the snoring. Sleeping next to your loved one may not be a dream scenario after all.
Because you're sharing the same bed, but it's really impacting your sleep, and now it's impacting your mood.
So we spoke to celebrity matchmaker and relationship expert Carmelia Ray about why it might benefit you to sleep in separate rooms and how to do it right. Start by discussing your sleep patterns.
Discussing sleep patterns can deal with scheduling as far as your work schedule. Also, some people are naturally early risers, and some people have difficulty falling asleep.
Many people like to sleep with a nightlight and white noise, while others
can only sleep in darkness with no noise.
So if you want to suggest sleeping apart with your partner,
reassure them that this has nothing to do with your relationship or that there's anything going on in the background.
It's all about a good night's rest.
So it's really important that you discuss the fact that you need this for health benefits.
Next, be sure to schedule us time.
Us time can be really challenging for couples who are balancing a lot. You've got children, work schedules, other stressors and factors.
But couples need this time for bonding.
What you want to do is make sure that us time is communicated and you're both on the same page about when us time is best received for both of you.
Use this time to chill out, chat about your day, and wind down as a couple.
You can create us time just before sleep, and you can share your bed, and then go to your separate quarters so you can get your night's sleep.
While you're at it, don't forget to do a relationship check-in.
A relationship check-in is kind of like a report card.
You want to get graded on how you are as a partner.
Are you getting an A+ or are you getting a C-?
Ask your partner
where there are areas that you can fix, or how can they serve you better. This is important that you both feel open and free to share what really matters.
Just never start with negative comments.
Start with acknowledgement, some praise, speak their love language, whatever that is, and then get into the situations that are challenging.
This can help clear the path towards the conversation about sleeping in separate rooms because
sleep is very, very important to the individual. It's even more important as a couple because now you're a team.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Still to come on the list, why your pets may make it hard to breathe.
It's something that people need to take very seriously.
And how social media has changed astrology.
I've got the answer for each rising sign.
Plus,
I'm going cross country. I won't stop running till I find where I belong.
preview the future of country music.
I ain't gotta prove them wrong.
All that and more ahead on the list.
Hey friends, welcome back. You know, when people think of air pollution, allergens, and hazardous air quality, maybe they think of impurities floating around outdoors.
But get this, according to the World Health Organization, one of the greatest environmental health risks is indoor air pollution.
Thankfully, we can control it. We are looking at how to clear the air and get you breathing easy.
We've all seen the smog and smokestacks that contribute to dirty air, but the World Health Organization says our indoor air quality can be just as bad.
It impacts every one of us, and so it's something that people need to take very seriously. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't matter.
Air quality expert Vinny Lobdell has worked on this issue for decades as former CEO of Healthway, an air purifying company. And his tips to clean our air start with understanding indoor air pollutants.
There's really 3 levels of pollution, right? You have particles, bioaerosols, and VOCs. VOCs are volatile organic compounds. You find them in cleaning products, the benzenes, the toluenes, paints, off-gassing of walls, draperies, carpets.
Then there's indoor particulate matter and mold.
Mold in general, you know, you got black mold, all different types of molds. Very, very substantial problem in indoor air quality. It can come from pet animal dander, human shed. We actually produce pollutants.
Another surprising indoor pollutant?
Candles, household candles. A lot of the times what we do is we mask odors by providing candles and doing other things, which can really exacerbate the issue.
Paraffin candles can contain petrochemicals that can cause irritation to our eyes and skin, so he recommends opting for beeswax candles instead. Next up, if you have an air quality problem at home, Vinny recommends you monitor and inspect.
You have indoor air quality experts, duct cleaning companies, HVAC companies.
And home air monitors are coming to market that indicate when air quality is so bad, we should take action, like changing our AC filter or using different cleaning products.
It gives us the intelligence we need to maybe change our behavior and adapt how we live in our space to create an optimal living environment.
Well, these can cost hundreds. IKEA offers a basic model for $15. We'll end with choosing an air purifier for our homes. The first step is making sure our AC filter gets changed at least once a month.
That's kind of the lungs of the home, right? If we're not cleaning the air as it comes through, we're exacerbating the problem, making it worse.
When it comes to choosing an air purifier, Vinny says a HEPA filter is a must for allergens. But for VOCs, make sure it also has a carbon filter.
You're going to use a granular substance like a carbon or a zeolite. And that's a granular base that absorbs chemicals as they come through.
Taking steps to breathe better in our homes and saying goodbye to indoor air pollution.
TikTok has become a great source of info about things you never knew you needed, like astrology. Now, if you've ever wanted to learn more about the zodiac signs, Teresa Strasser has some TikTok accounts with some serious star power. Teresa.
Thank you. With more than 40 million likes combined, these 3 astrology TikTok accounts are using the stars to help guide us. Coming in at number 1, Amy Demure.
Each sign will have to let go of something and make a major change in order to usher in a powerful and positive new beginning.
Amy breaks down what's happening monthly with each sign.
It's about to get a whole lot better for Aquarius and Capricorn placements.
And she goes over any big event coming up that may affect your sign.
This eclipse is going to propel you into the life that you're meant to be living, and it may be a bit of a huge shock in your life because it's going to initiate such a massive change.
What might be a huge shock, nearly 70 million Americans read their horoscopes daily, and now they can watch it. As with number 2, Inner Worlds Astrology.
Where will you feel the exhaustion, and what should you do about it? I've got the answer for each rising sign.
Evan Grimm helps us navigate life through all its changes.
You're going to have to be real strategic over the next few months because Saturn is about to station direct while Mars stations retrograde. In simple terms, this means we're going to have a better sense of our long-term goals but won't have as much energy to meet our immediate needs.
He even takes a look into the future.
Everything about our world will change in 2026. We are shifting from an era of earth and water to fire and air. Uranus will be in Gemini, Pluto will be in Aquarius, and Saturn and Neptune will be in Aries.
Last on our list of astrology-themed TikTok channels, Astro Star 4.
Do you ever wonder who the laziest signs in the zodiac are? Well, it has a lot to do with, I'm going to say Saturn.
Carol Star not only helps you understand your sign, but even helps in the romance department.
I'm going to start with Aquarius. It's not that they don't fall in love, but they have so many things going on in their life, it sometimes just is not top priority.
She teaches us about ourselves and how we relate to others.
The most unforgiving 4 signs, and it's their moon signs on the zodiac. These are the ones that people that take things seriously can't let them go, and sometimes hold a grudge, and just sometimes are just super upset about what happened. And we're going to start with Virgos.
And of course, we were just about to show the part describing how Geminis are the best. Those were a few astrology-themed channels taking over TikTok. More to come on the list. Stay with us.
We are back, and on today's playlist, the Academy of Country Music and the Black Music Action Coalition recently introduced a new program to empower the next generation of Black artists. So today we are highlighting a few rising Black country music stars who you could be seeing and hearing a lot of.
The country music genre is evolving, and these are the up-and-comers making it happen.
What these artists represent is the future and the possibilities. So I think we should be inspired by that, because I am.
Willie Stickers, aka Prophet, is the co-founder of the Black Music Action Coalition, an advocacy organization that recently teamed up with the Academy of Country Music to create the On-Ramp program, which helps foster inclusivity and empowerment for the next generation of Black artists.
What we hope to achieve with this program is discovering more of that new talent and discovering more of those opportunities.
He introduces us to 3 rising stars you should know about, starting with Breland.
I'm going cross country, I won't stop running till I find where I belong.
His debut full-length studio album titled Cross Country was released last September, and his work stands out for mixing elements of hip-hop, R&B, gospel, and soul with country music.
I think that he brings so much to the genre just with his level of authenticity and who he is as an individual.
I gotta prove them wrong.
Next up is a sister quartet known as the Black Girls of Country TikTok. Meet the Boykins.
One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over here.
The group has built a large following on the platform in just over a year for sharing covers of country music hits along with original tracks.
Platforms like TikTok and YouTube allow people just to celebrate and love the music that really love it. So I love the fact that they're using the new platform, the new technology to kind of usher their movement in as well.
We're wrapping it up with Blanco Brown.
Gonna do the 2-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him.
In 2019, he released the song The Get Up, which went viral and rose to the top of Billboard's Country Songs chart.
When I seen the video and how the influence of hip hop and the influence of Black culture, you already see him bridging that gap and merging those worlds and showing that all music is Black music.
A spotlight on outstanding country music talent on the playlist.
Well, as you know, Jimmy, I love me some country music. How about you?
You know, for me, listening to country music is kind of like putting on cowboy boots. I kind of just feel like I'm faking it.
Fake it till you make it, Jimmy. Turns out, us parents, we do it all the time. Parents faking breaks, like having to go to the bathroom. Yeah, last on our list is next.
Welcome back. It's time for what's last on our list. And KG, you came to mind when I saw this survey conducted by One Poll for Family Dollar. parents will resort to hiding in the bathroom to get a parenting break.
Yes, very true, but it is not even the best place to hide. I mean, it's impossible for a toddler to grasp the reasonable expectation of privacy in a bathroom.
Well, maybe the 40% of parents who reported having done that have slightly older kids?
No. That 40%, dads, because dads get the bathroom privacy. I don't understand. My kid, he just follows me in, cops a squat, and just stares at me.
Okay, well, let's try this one. Maybe you're in this camp. 38% said they pretended to be asleep to get a break.
Nope. Even when I really am asleep, that does not stop my kids from deciding it is the perfect time to tell me that their iPad is dead.
Okay, well, that does constitute an emergency for a 9-year-old. Let's be fair. All right, my go-to was always to clean the garage. My kids would just stay away out of pure fear of being roped into helping.
Yeah, that is a good one. I will admit that sometimes when mommy's working on my computer, I'm actually just really scrolling my Insta to unwind.
Hey, that's working. It's called research.
For sure. We should also mention, though, that the survey had an upside, how grateful parents are when someone takes over and tells them to take a break. 59% of the time, it's their own parent.
Well, KG, they say it takes a village.
Yeah, and that village better have a hut with a spa in it for mommy to get a massage.
You deserve it. That's a good break. Folks, that's what's last on our list. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Tomorrow on the list, we are going wild. It's The List Unleashed.
There you go.
Saddle up for a different full-body workout.
So like a Peloton with hair. Yeah, definitely.
And how to help a stray dog find its way home.
You gonna give me a big shake, buddy? Hey, look what I have. Ooh, I'm vegan. I can't eat it, so it's all for you.
Plus, why motherhood is so hard for an elephant.
Their babies weigh several hundred pounds when they're born.
The List Unleashed. Tomorrow